That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, it's Sheldon.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Jason.
And question of the day: have you ever assassinated someone on turn one? Let us know in the comments below.
So today's match is going to be Siege versus Jalaam. We're playing payload.
Yeah, I decided to play Jalaam today, trying to actually shoot some stuff with Skorne.
Oh
And
yeah, yeah. That's not very often where you do that.
no, Jalaam's the only thing that does it.
And then today
Yeah,
I'm
so
playing Siege, and I'm bringing all the trenchers, bringing the blockhouse,
look at them all. Look at them all. Wait,
bringing.
wait. Does Siege have no head? What is he? What? Come on, man.
Oh, I just noticed that. I'm gonna have to look for that later.
Yeah, but I'm going first, so measuring out all these gun ranges, all these trenchers. Um, Jason brought the blockhouse, which honestly, I really don't like the blockhouse.
What's
I
there?
feel like,
What's there not to like, man? Look at it.
oh come on, look at that thing. It just set up its whole thing over there. It's like you, how? My question is how did they run around carrying this blockhouse around? How they set that thing up?
Yeah, they have to do like some pre-planning. Like, hey, we're fighting today. Let's make sure that the
Fighting
blockhouse is up.
fighting today at Scorn by this river. Set up the blockhouse for us.
Meet up here at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Yeah, so I gotta measure out the blockhouse range because it's pretty far. I do not out threat him, so I have to, I have to kind of sacrifice something. So first initial thought is like, okay, what's my highest defense? And I could put it with the Krea, with the Force Aura.
Yeah, what
And then
makes the range on the blockhouse crazy is not because it's just range 15, but since I'm going second, I'm going 11 inches up the board, and it has forward deployments. So it's another 8 inches. So 19 plus 15, it's a lot.
it's so far up the board. Ridiculous. Yeah, so I decide, all right, so the cats are the lucky participants on this one. With Force Aura and dodge. If he does miss, I get a little bit extra movement. So it won't necessarily be a good idea for him to try to take that shot. But I mean if he wants to, he can. So we'll see. So I just keep unpacking everybody else kind of around that. Um I put a cloud up with the Jalaams, I believe it's called the Artifice of Deviation. Put a little cloud up so it's even harder for him to shoot me. Which I don't think it has eyeless sight, right?
No, no, it doesn't. I don't have a way of giving it eyeless sight either. So
To make it even harder for him to shoot me. I am trying out the Arcuarii today. They are the harpoon dudes from Scorn. I have never tried them before, but why not try them with Jalaam? Makes sense, right?
yeah, not bad. Get some dead eye. Make them more accurate.
So just kind of unpack them, and then we're over to Jason. See what he does on his first turn.
Yeah, I mean, my turn, simplified is just pretty much running up, but not too far up, and getting a couple pot shots off. I do forget one very important thing in the beginning when I start putting up my upkeeps is I forget to cast Battle Lust with Siege. And, you want to kind of get your upkeeps up as soon as possible, especially something like Battle Lust on turn one. That way you can juggle it around in the later turns, abuse it.
Yeah, the trenchers are perfect for battle lust, aren't they?
Yeah, they can get some pretty crazy damage in with Battle Lust, especially if you start stacking multipliers. You get Anson to give them Stir the Blood, then
Oof.
they go +2 on the damage, and it's a lot. And then you're getting assault shots in, and they have a decent amount of volume of attacks. And I'm bringing 4 units of them with a blockhouse.
Yeah, I feel kind of outnumbered on this one. But I mean, I said that last episode.
Yeah,
Every time I play against you, Jason, I feel outnumbered.
yeah, I like to bring the units.
All of them. They're everywhere. It's like I'm fighting a beehive.
P.
They're everywhere.
I advance up with Siege. I put down the turret. Um, just to have them there. Kind of centralized so that if anything moves up in the middle side of the board, I can at least get like a couple pot shots off. Kind of weaken things. The thing about this list, aside from the trenches with battle less, is I can't really break heavy armor very well. I mean, I got the ironclad. I got two. That's why I brought two ironclads to kind of alleviate that. But without that, most of my shooting is a little weak. I mean, the trencher, the blockhouse, sure, it can probably knock down a couple things if I hit, but the rest of the shooting's kind of weak. So top, I move up my trenchers, make sure that I have something on the flag in the back. Um, One of the units right behind the house up there, I'm gonna eventually use that to jam Sheldon up.
Trying to have the couple solos up at the top to hold that zone, and then have some units down at the bottom so I can jam up your zones or objectives. It's not zones anymore. Actually, try to play scenario. I'm not known to play scenario very often.
No, you're the. Let me get in your face.
Get in your face. I mean, that's Skorne, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
That's what they're good at. So, Jason passes it back to me, and kind of puts all the pressure on me. I have to get over there and contest all these zones so he doesn't outscore me. I know on the bottom I'm not going to be able to get over there to contest that zone, but I know in the middle I can definitely get in there and contest the zone. Problem with that is he has all those guns right there. So if I go in and not do anything, they're just going to shoot me off the table.
Just gonna be a flurry of shots.
Yeah. So I had to figure out what I'm going to do. I didn't know about the blockhouse's kind of rules. I thought it was more of they get to pick a unit and bring back dudes for that unit. So you'll see me on this turn take out like a couple of each trenching unit, thinking that the blockhouse can't bring them all back, put them in the units. Because I thought it would pick one unit and then bring all the dudes back for that unit. But I was definitely wrong. So again, giving Jason the cats to try to shoot, because I know about the dodge and they're pretty decent defense for Skorne. Thinking about it, I probably should have put up the legends into the middle of the board, because they're really hard to hit when they're in their defensive line and shield wall. But I mean, you live and you learn, huh? Yeah, I'm spreading out the cats to try to contest as many zones as possible. Try to get in his face.
Yeah, I was happy that you didn't bring Stay Deaf Makeda this time, because at least now I can actually kind of deal with the cats.
I personally love Jalaam. I love it. But not into trenchers. I'll tell you that right now. He's got the same range as me. It's not good. So this turn, Jalaam walks up, and what's it called? I did a little order of activation wrong here. I moved up the guys, the Arcuarii first, before giving them Deadeye with Jalaam. I talked to Jason about it, and he let me do it as long as I finish activation with Jalaam first. So I took a couple pop shots to kill my prey targets that are a bunch of solos in the middle that support the trenchers. So I was trying to take some shots at them. I killed one, moved the prey over to another trencher unit, and that's where it stayed the rest of the game. I probably should have targeted them down so I can move my prey somewhere else, but I did not. So Arcuarii now taking their shots. They killed, I think, 1 or 2 guys. Yeah, them in the trench. It makes it really hard to shoot them.
Yeah, they go to Stephen 17.
Yeah, even with Deadeye, it's so hard.
Do they have? I don't know. Do Archaearies have CRA?
No, they don't.
Oh, okay.
That'd be cool. That would make me take them a lot more. No CRAs, just a regular old harpoon.
Yeah, I forgot about that other beast back there that actually has a gun. I don't really see him very often.
Yeah, the Cyclops Raider. He's my snipe bot, or should I say, far strike bot. That's what he does, man. He sits in the back with Jalaam, and they just shoot at things. It's really good because Jalaam gets his range up to 15, which is amazing, and he has Grievous. And now they gave him a second shot back. They took it away for a little bit, but they finally gave it back to him. One thing I did miss on this turn is Road to War. Oh, I'm sorry, Warpath.
Yeah, tomato, tomato. It's pretty much the same thing, just in a different language.
Yeah. So I missed my Warpath there. I killed a couple dudes. I could have definitely procced it. I could have got Molik Karn a little bit farther up the board and threatened a little bit farther. Put more pressure on the Jason, which I probably should have done. But another mistake. Rhadeim moves up, jumps over the house, kills a couple trenchers. Again, not focusing on one unit, spreading out the love between all of them, which was a very big mistake. I decided to move the Cetrati up so that I can contest that zone. I can contest that, not the zone. I keep saying zone. Jeez. Can contest that objective right there. Not make it free for Jason to score some VP.
Yeah.
Yep. I moved my solo and my Archidon up on the top of the board up there to control that zone. And I got my terrain objective back there, and I think that's pretty much it. Pass it back to Jason.
Yeah, so on this turn I roll my my D3, get my reinforcements. I think I get back 2 or no, maybe it was 2 or 3 models. I think it was 2. Yeah, so then I sitting here trying to think of the turn. That last turn I did lose a dog, which was kind of unfortunate. I love having the dogs there for dodge and attack shenanigans.
Yeah, I don't like those shenanigans, so I definitely
Yeah.
down the dog. I mean, you still have a dog in the bottom of the board down there.
Yeah. So right here, I'm trying to see. I'm pretty sure I'm engaged with the cat. So trying to figure out what I'm gonna do here, whether or not I'm gonna even like take a shot at him. The drag guys are definitely scaring me though. I feel like I can't really commit some of my like the ironclad that I have in the back. I can't really commit him too far forward, so I'm scared that he'll get dragged up, and then you'll be able to take care of him. He's in the middle of the field.
So about that, Jason, they are only medium bases.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So you can't actually drag the ironclad.
I can't drag the iron.
Is it you can't drag him, or is it half the distance?
Oh, I just can't drag him. It has to be same base.
Oh, gotcha. Yep. I don't have drags in the armies that I play.
Equal or smaller base. So the only things I would be able to drag is medium bases, which is definitely the light warjack that you have and all those solos that you have all over the place.
Yeah, it's a good thing you can't drag the blockhouse.
Oh, that'd be crazy, dude. What do you mean? That's how they set it up. They have to drag it somewhere. We're just talking about that.
Yeah.
Someone's got to drag it. What, you think it was the ironclads? They probably dragged it up.
Man, probably put it on the back, put it on his back, and walk straight down the road.
Yeah. Unpacked it and then walked back to the deployment zone.
Yeah, this turn I use a very large amount of clock time that I didn't really need to use after rewatching this back. Mainly the main goal is just try to I know for a fact I'm scoring the 50 on the bottom this turn. I wanted to make sure I was doing that. I wanted to make sure that I have the flag up top, which I do by the end of this turn. And I know that I want to try to contest as much as I can on Sheldon's side without committing too much. So I know this turn I end up taking the infantry, the trencher infantry at the very top that are behind the house, and I just run them to the zone where the Archidon is. Other than that, though, here I end up charging with the trench buster. I get the flank boost, attacking into. Is that Raheem or is that the cat right there?
You tagged in the Rhadeim, I
Yeah,
believe.
yeah. So I go ahead and I attack into the dragoon, and I get some pretty decent damage into him. I think I dismount him.
It's the dismount right there.
Yeah, so he gets dismounted. Oh, you get a dodge there? Did I miss?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I
so.
guess I did. Yeah, I think I tried to shoot you with my I dual attack. Tried to shoot you with my gun. I think I missed.
Which you shouldn't have done. You should not have done that.
No.
But I mean, you still kill him, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It all works out. Yeah. But like, if he was closer, it would have been easier for you to.
Yeah. So here I charge with the trenchers up top that were up there, and this is the point where I get I think on the second attack, I think I kill him. But yeah, charging with the trenchers there. It feels good having the blockhouse because I feel like I could just play so loosely with some of the trenchers because I know I can probably get them back. So like even if I lose one or two, it's like not the end of the world. Eventually, I
Yeah.
really want to fit in two,
Oh,
fit in two trencher blockhouses.
just I hope everyone can hear the sound of defeat, my voice,
Yeah,
when he says he wants to bring 2 blockhouses.
yeah, two blockhouses and 4 unit of trenchers, all of them with officers, all of them.
I need to start bringing remove from play stuff. I really
Yeah,
do. Yep. So that's gonna be it. From now on, remove from play stuff. Where is it? Can I duplicate the Savagery card? Can I do that?
yeah, just bring two.
Can I just play 2 Savagery cards, please?
Up top, I end up running that unit I was talking about to go tie up the Archidon. Just run them over there. Um, I feel like if I can go back, I probably wouldn't have ran my express team too far up because I end up losing the gunner next turn, which kind of sucks. Pretty much once the gunner dies, that whole unit is just pointless. But here I charge him with Finn. I kill the cat. I have grievous wounds, so I get the charge weapon master, able to kill that one cat, and then repo back into the trench. And then I move the hunter into the force, which feels nice because he has Pathfinder. And then I boost a shot and I kill one of the drag guys, the one that's not behind the wall.
Yeah.
It feels a little bit safer now than the last turn where I moved him, or else would have got dragged out there and lost that piece too.
I'll tell you right now, it doesn't feel good because this is my first game with those guys, and so far, they only killed like 1 dude, 2 dudes. They just got traded for nothing. Maybe not nothing, but yeah, it doesn't feel good.
Do they have like a decent melee weapon or something, or just a
Yeah,
drag?
man, they got Weapon Master on the drag, and they have Weapon Master on the spear because you get the attack when you get the dragon.
Oh my goodness, that's really good.
Yeah, man. But like, it's only range 8, not that far. They're slow, so it's tough to use them. I gotta figure out a list for them.
That middle unit right there, the Rangers, I just moved those. I just run them up to get marked target because I plan on using the bottom unit of express teams with the attachment to try to get some shots off. But then I think I asked you, I'm like, yeah, what's the defense on the Legends of Halaak? And you're like, 16 or 18 to shooting, and I'm like, oh, that's nice. That's real
It's
nice.
yeah, I think it's hold on. It's only 16.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
only
not
16. I
only
was still
16.
with the mark target. My express team, yeah, they're boosted to hit. They're only rat 5. I mean,
Oh,
I could have took the shot at it, but instead I end up taking the shot into the spear guys instead, even though
yeah,
they're in the trench.
they're easier to hit than the legends.
Yeah, but Legends of Halaak are like pretty scary. Pretty scary once they actually get the charge off. It's pretty nuts. But yeah, this turn I end up taking the shots into the spear guys. I end up clearing one. I run the dog up to get the -1 attack onto him, and then I end up using the ironclad to charge and try to kill the other one that's closest to the 30 mil. Even though I can't score the 30 mil this turn, I don't think. I don't remember. No,
Yeah,
I end up killing
my
him, and I think you're still within 3 to contest it. But so I still score the 50 because you're not contesting the 50 anymore.
you killed the attachment there too.
Yeah,
I think it was.
attachment. Does it? The attachment has 8 HP as well, or does he have 10?
He has 10.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty beefy. And then siege, I end up putting the razor wall there just to see if I can get
Yeah.
some free damage into the legends.
Yeah, I didn't want. Well, I didn't really ask you about the wall. I just said I'm just gonna avoid the wall and not worry about it.
Yeah, I do
Which
wish
I
it
should
was a
have
PAL
asked you.
10. At least I would have done some damage into him. It's just an auto one, and Legends of Halaak have like 5 HP.
Yeah, I should have asked you that because then I want to be as afraid of that stupid wall.
Yeah.
I would have just went right through it.
So I move up siege, put the turret down, repull behind the forest, and then on scoring turn here, we actually finally move the payload. Um, Throughout this entire game, though, I do see what people were saying about this scenario was that when you actually start to play it, payload doesn't really actually seem to move that much. The more and more you play scenario, and then as well with the terrain pieces and things, like it seems to get caught up very easily.
It's really hard to get the payload all the way across the board to the other side. You are kind of fighting over things. Like on my side, I had the whole house in the way, so I'd have to go all the way around the house to get it over to your terrain piece. That would have taken probably 2 or 3 turns.
Yeah, and then we made note of this too when we were talking about it earlier. But you can move a cohort model after you move the objective, and I didn't move the ironclad. If I wasn't gonna move the ironclad, I could have at least moved the hunter up just to get the free movement.
Yeah, I mean, if you move the hunter up, I don't know. I don't know where I'd end up with this Astari. Would I go after the hunter? I don't know. It's kind of weird to think about
Yeah,
if you actually move the hunter forward. Yeah, I don't know. But Jason passes it back over to me, and I start thinking about what I want to do. I know that the cats can really spread out, and I got the one way in the back, which gets the other one to place behind. So I get some more trenches off the board, and I get to contest that terrain piece in the back. So that was my train of thought there. Thinking back about it, I probably shouldn't even target the stupid trenches. I should target the stupid blockhouse.
yeah,
Because every time I kill a trencher, the blockhouse just brings them back. It's either that or just kill a whole unit of trenchers and then you can't bring them back.
yeah.
So that's food for thought next time you bring the trenchers. Yep, so I kill a couple of them with the cats. Check some ranges. I know I want to move the Archidon away from that unit so I can get a charge back into the unit. And I got a Warpath going on, so I'll be able to if I kill some models, which Jason has plenty of models for me to kill. I get the repos, the repo 3 from the cats, which puts them right on the flag.
Yeah, cat
So
movement is just so crazy. Like you just like you decide to like you just want to like walk and attack something else, and then all of a sudden the guy just teleports across the field.
yep, it's pretty crazy. They cover such a distance. I cannot wait to get 2 of them on the board. Just like your 2 blockhouses, I get 2 cat units. So I warpathed Molik up a little bit. If I warpath last turn, because I forgot it last turn, I would have been there already, which would have gotten me probably would have taken out a bunch of those trenchers right there. Yeah. Jalaam moves up and kills what was that guy's name? The Express team?
Yeah, you killed the gunner from the express team.
He shot him out of there. Which procced the warpath on the Archidon to move, which is exactly what I wanted. Thinking about what else I need to do here. I put a cloud up so that you can't just charge my guy from over there. Molik Karn does a little breakdance there. Got it.
Very nice.
Yeah, so then advance with Jalaam, that's end of Jalaam's turn. I know I need to protect him because he is right there. So I decided to pop his feet. And his feet is pretty potent. Pretty potent.
Yeah, go ahead and tell us about that Jalaam feat. What's
Yeah,
it
the
do?
Jalaam is everything in his control range. When they attack something in his control range, they get 1 dice on the attack roll. Which is pretty ridiculous. 1 dice to hit defense, 13, 14, 16. Kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, it can make a difference.
Makes a
That's for
big
sure.
difference. Yep. Yeah. So I decided to move Molik in and sidestep through some of these units here. Try to stop tying up my Sataris and all this stuff here. I clear out a decent amount of them, I believe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you killed 2 of them. They're defense 11 or defense 14 and armor 11, so they just melt. They're literally paper
They
as
got
long as you hit
dodge?
them. Yeah, the dog. So you missed, I think, one of them, and
Yeah.
then that one dodged out of the way. But it didn't matter. You still were able to get in there.
I get in there. I'm out of attacks, but I can still tie him up, and I'm under feet, so I felt pretty safe with him. Defense 13 on 1 attack or 1 die is pretty good. So see if Jason can handle that. Like I was doing with the Archidon, moved him out so I can charge back in, and then he proceeded to kill 1 dude out of a 5-man unit.
Yeah, he like missed one attack, and then the other attacks I passed the tough checks, so they were just knocked down.
Yep. So that was a pain. Yep. So Archidon's tied up at the top, not scoring. I was trying to score, wasn't able to score. Should have been able to handle that. So I used the breakthrough card to get the Satari to charge the Ironclad. I saw that landing zone there, and I wanted to get the legends in, so I saw a different landing zone. Once I realized I can charge through the objectives because they don't block any movement. So getting onto the other side of the Ironclad opens up the legends for a charge in there, which is really nice. And then they proceeded to take some damage into the Ironclad. I don't think they did enough, which was very disappointing.
No, but I will say the other ironclad where Molik Karn went in, he did get a couple of good shots in, so he took out his left arm with like one of the attacks, and that was the arm that has the hammer. So pretty good.
So no knockdown.
Yeah, no knockdown, and it's also a POW 18 hammer, so it's like most of his damage was right with that. So
Oh
it was a
yeah.
good takeout.
I definitely felt safe under Jalaam's feet there. Yeah, there you go. That's the end of my turn. Pass it back to Jason. Hit some scoring. I score the back and the middle one there. I can test your one there. You can test my one over there. Yeah, I don't think you scored anything on that turn, did you?
No, no, you did a good job at contesting my stuff and scoring your stuff. Here I roll for my reinforcements. End up getting some more units back.
Yep.
Some more
Coming. I keep
models
coming
back.
back. I keep coming back.
Yeah, I think I
I
bring back two this turn, but
I definitely learned my lesson to try to kill whole unit of trenchers. Don't leave one alive. Never leave one alive.
yeah. So I go ahead and I allocate one focus to the ironclad there. I don't upkeep that razor wall. It's pretty much useless now. And just trying to plan out what I was going to do this turn. I know I've definitely wanted to get that cat off my objective flag up there at the top. So, that was going to happen eventually. Um, and then I got to do something about Karn, because if I leave Karn up um, into my next turn, I'm losing. Like, that whole middle section's gone for sure. And then he'll probably get to siege. So I definitely had to come up with something crafty in order to get rid of Karn, which I do. Um, the -1 dice to hit is definitely going to affect me also, because last turn you end up taking out Maxwell Finn, which he's the one that gives the leadership out to the trenchers to get +1 attack. So now instead of being Mat 7, Rat 7, I'm down to the vanilla Mat 6, Rat 6
On one dice
on one dice. So
makes it even tougher.
yeah,
Yep. But I mean, you came up with a very good plan on how to counter that.
yeah, yeah. I had a quick look. I had a little think tank on this turn, trying to figure out what I was going to do when it came to trying to get rid of Karn. So yeah, the ironclad, you can't see him. He's being blocked by the one tree on that forest, but he's going to actually end up sacrificing his initials to go ahead and do his power attack headbutt to see if I can knock down Karn, which should be easy. I think Karn's regular defense is what, 9, 10?
13, man. 13. Come on now.
What? Really? 13? That's pretty high. That's
That's
pretty
pretty
good.
high. Yeah. But you boosted the hit, so
Yeah.
what's your mat?
Ironclad's Mat 7.
Yeah, so it's 6 to hit on two
Yeah.
dice. It's not hard. That's average. So on the ground. Yeah, I remember he was breakdancing earlier. Yeah, he's really breakdancing now.
Yeah. Yeah. So we knock him down. I think when I rolled damage for it, it was just a little chip damage, maybe 1 or 2 damage. Nothing too exciting. So then I ended up going with Siege now. And the goal here is I'm going to use my feat. And Siege's feat is pretty cool. So all the warrior models in his control range, small and medium bases, get to move up 3 inches. And then the jacks gain bulldoze. So I end up doing is I use his feet to move the trenchers 3 inches away from Karn, and I think they were already like an inch away from him, but just so that I can get the charge into Molik Karn. So now that he's knocked down, all the attacks are going to auto hit, so I don't have to worry about the feet. So then I move Siege in after I feet. He moves his 3 as well, and then I end up moving up, getting a couple shots into Karn just in case the trenchers can't do it. So he puts a little bit of damage in, and then he repos right back out. I put him back. I was trying to figure out like where he would go with the repo, but then I was like, oh, it's fine. He should be kind of safe back here,
Yep.
even though I can't get behind the forest. So the
Yeah,
trenches go ahead and charge.
yeah, Molik Karn's not surviving. It was brutal. It was brutal.
Yeah, I think it only took like I charged in, got the assault shots in, and then I think it was maybe like the second or third trencher. I didn't even have to tackle for all of them to finally take them out.
Yeah, remember how I said they were my prey targets, and I'm just not targeting them? Probably should have. Probably should have. Probably should have.
So that was a good big relief getting rid of Karn there. The ranger that was kind of up in the middle of the board, I ended up just running him into Jalaam and Krea just to tie him up, just to jam him. And then on the bottom board, bottom part of the board here, I end up shooting with the sentry gun. Doesn't really do anything. I think I ended up actually missing. Rat 6 on the sentry gun's pretty sad.
Just so sad.
Yeah. So then the hunter moves up here, and I don't really actually charge with hunter or do at least do any kind of melee attacks with hunter very often. But I end up walking him up in, um,
He's
dodging
got
the
that
set
axe right there.
defense.
He's got that axe right there.
Yeah, it just looks like a regular old axe. Anybody can hold that axe.
Guess. Pretty cool looking axe.
So Hunter, yeah, Hunter ends up walking in and then just boosting damage to get rid of one of the guys, avoiding set defense. Um, and then the Ironclad can't actually utilize Tremor because the Legends can't be knocked down. And even if they could be, I'd be knocking down my Hunter, which is probably not a good idea. So Ironclad ends up just using this attack and getting rid of that last spear guy. And then the rest of the models down there, they just jam up the Legends. I put the dog there so you get the -1 attack. And then the other two models are just fodder at this point.
The
So with
legends are the legends are kind of on their own down there. So that I've kind of forgotten about them. They're just
Yeah.
gonna try to hold it down. But, yeah.
The top portion of the board, I think I only had. There's a unit of trenches where I only have like maybe 2 models left, so I also use them to jam and contest that medium objective piece that's closer to you.
Yeah. Yeah, so going into this turn, on my turn, I was thinking about it, and I'm losing on a lot of scenario pieces right here. And I think it's time to try to go in with Jalaam. In hindsight, it probably wasn't a good idea. I should have kept playing the attrition game and not done it. But I tried to play scenario, and it's not working out for me. Felt like my back was up against the wall, so I made some crazy plays. My Paingiver right there made an attack roll and killed one dude. I have never, in my years of Warmachine, had a Paingiver actually kill somebody.
Yeah, kudos to that guy.
Yeah,
Employee of the year.
Employee of the past 5 years. That guy, he's been enraging. He's been enraging for years, and you know what? He actually did it. So I'm very happy about it. Anyways, it didn't help me win the game, but still made it fun. I brought in the cats to try to clear up Jalaam so I can go for this assassination run. I brought in Marketh to give the Krea Deadeye. And I did the paralyze spray down the line to try to get all the way back to Siege, all the way in the back.
I thought it was a good plan.
It's not a bad plan if my prey was on Siege and not on the trenchers. That's the primary thing there. If the prey was on Siege, it would have given me a +2/+2, which would have made damage much better. You camped 2 focus, and I think that's what solidified your game there. But I ran in Jalaam, killed one dude, vanished up, and took the rest of the attacks into Siege, and it did not work out.
No, I think he fell short. I mean, I had the 2 focus, but I still had, I think after the initial attack, somewhere around like 10, 9 HP left. So on
Yep.
my turn, I think the decision was pretty obvious. Jalaam's right in front of me, so I'm just going to use Siege. Siege's hammer does have the knockdown if I hit, so I knocked him down, and then bot attacks until I eventually killed Jalaam, and that was a
Yep.
great game.
That was a good game. Good game, Jay.
Yeah, great game as always.